Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to start on the Mafex, Medicom Mafex. DC, The Death of Superman / Return of Superman. Superboy, your boy Connor Kent, Con-L, doing things. So, let's get started. I gotta say, I have been thoroughly impressed with what they have been cooking up lately, as things have been it's weird, right? Because Mafex is like in a weird spot where they're like changing stuff. And I started with, I think, $20.99, where we started to get the soft waist. And it makes a world of difference on these figures. But overall, listen, 90s had some peak designs, in my opinion, that just didn't translate for then. That when translated now, you're looking at like, look how, this costume was cold, bruh. I don't care what nobody say. We got belts and loops, no pouches. We got the gloves, and what's crazy is I like the V point of the suit where it gives you a little bit of blue, it gives you the red, but instead of like the red, white, and blue, it gives you those black outlines with the yellow, and it just really works for me here. I don't know necessarily about his haircut, that just didn't work for me. But this right here, like this suit, I loved it. But articulation-wise, you have your standard Mafex articulation, right? Oh shit, you know what I just thought about? I gotta find my Scarlet Spider. I'm gonna see if we can, I'm gonna see something you see. But yeah, we have your standard Mafex articulation, right? We do have our butterfly joints, as you can see here, rotating around very beautifully. You can actually push in or push out just a tad bit. We have our we have our bicep swivel. We have a beautiful double joint. That means we can do literally this, and it looks actually really fantastic, which is phenomenal. Oop, I popped the glove off, right? There I go, getting a little too excited. Here's what's crazy about our torso. And I know a lot of people used to complain about stuff pressing up in here. I personally don't have that issue here. I think they've made it so that the clearance really works. Tilting side to side is not so much, but with the help of the lower ab crunch, you actually do get that. So you actually can move with the combination of two working in unison to create something really beautiful. We do have drop downs. As you can see here, this is with no drop down, this is with drop down, leaves a little bit of a gappage. Then we can lift our leg up, right? This is with it when you're not pressed against the soft plastic, but you can actually press against it, reach even higher, and look how much higher you can get. See what I was saying? That soft plastic makes a ton of difference there. It really does. There is no boot swivel, but you can just wiggle it just a tad bit. We do have our standard, but generous ankle pivot and hinge, toe hinge as well. But when you want to get those beautiful flight poses, look at it. Like the combination of all of these things together really do create something nice. Head joint looking up. Even if you wanted to close all the gaps on this, right? Push it in. It still looks really good. I kind of like the idea of these improvements have left it in a way that you can actually just have a beautiful figure posed up. Things like this really stand out to me as, things make improvements. I really like the idea of this. I know the thing is that I think that a lot of people don't realize like how much time passes in between certain stuff. And this figure itself has been delayed like 8 times. So I think personally, it's really nice that we've gotten it here. It looks really good. Now, let's get to talking about his accessories. So when we talk about the accessories, first up is going to be our opened relaxed hands. Next up, we're going to get the thumbs up hands. We will get flight hands. And then we will get the opened action hands for hand accessories, right? Next up, we are going to get a grit teeth face. This looks very much Tom Grummett style, Carl Kessel. Then we have, and this is probably the most important one you see on cover art, so you're gonna see the Shades head, which I think looks really good. Shout out to Stuart Immerman. Randomly, I just thought about him because he also did some stuff on Superboy. Last but not least, we have our Superboy jacket. Now, I'm gonna stretchy pleather material. So for some people, I know in humidity, this is not gonna last for you. The best I can say is keep it in climate control. But I'm gonna pop this jacket on. We're gonna see what it looks like with it on. Check out the articulation with it that way. So yeah, boy. What's crazy about this jacket is I like the way it looks without the cloth wristbands, but it also feels a little naked without it, but you can press them on. And don't worry, I didn't fix anything yet. I just want to pop the arms on and in first. One thing I will say about the sleeves that I don't necessarily enjoy is that I feel like it's going to wreak havoc on the wristbands, which is why I didn't like them on in the first place. But, yep, wreaks havoc on the wristbands when it pushes out and causes resistance on it. So you definitely have to be careful with that. But with the collar and the help of it, they made enough articulation and room for it so that it does look good. Like, you actually can get a nice amount of room and look on it. Like, legit. So when you stand him up, which I'm gonna do right now, he actually does not look that bad. I just don't like that, even though I'm pulling it up over the shoulders, it doesn't always fold in. But because it's wired here at the collar, you can push that in. And yeah, it's wired around the belt as well. So you can make those look kind of good. As far as putting your arms down though, let's test. Oop. Yep, there's that resistance I was talking about. So yeah, you can put the arms down as well, but it just will not look as clean in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure the more I fudge with it, the more better it will look. So over time, I'm gonna try to give updates. It's hard for me to do that right now. It's convention season, but I will try to definitely give updates. Hopefully this jacket will last through the summer if it's not too humid. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go grab some Super People and then we're gonna jump into the size comparisons. So let's get to it. All right, now we're in the size comparison. Obviously we wanna compare to all the Superman stuff we got released so far, not including Dark Knight's Return. So here is Mafex Hush Superman. As you can see, different style. One is drawn by Jim Lee. One is more Carl Kessel, Stuart Immerman, Tom Grummett style. Here we are with Eradicator, right? So as you can see, Superboy is a little bit smaller, which is cool. I don't mind it. He's supposed to be a little smaller. He's supposed to be a younger genetic clone of Superman and Lex Luthor, right? Here we are with Steel, and size-wise, I feel like we're really matching up like pretty nicely. Then here we are with Recovery Suit Superman here on the Mafex. And yeah, personally speaking, I really feel like this works with him being the smallest. Now, because technically you don't fit in this storyline, let's remove you. Then we're gonna add Steel in. Then yeah, I feel like this works perfectly for the 4 Supermen. It really does, right? Now, let's say we take these guys away. And then we're going to add the Mezco Recovery Suit in case you want to mix and match. So here is the Mezco Recovery Suit. Again, not mad at this. I like it. When you compare to some other stuff, in case you want like a Cadmus soldier or a Star Lab soldier, here we are with some Valiverse stuff. You can definitely use these as generic soldiers and what you're doing, especially when they don't have logos. The Marine Corps stuff works really, really good. Let's take these guys away. Next up, when you compare to some standard 6 inches like Marvel Legends, I also chose these smaller body like on Miles. So you can do a team up between the two. So here we are with both Miles and we have Maximum Spider-Man. So yeah. And I forgot to find my Scarlet Spider because I wanted to put that Scarlet Spider head on to see if the reds match. So you can do like Spider-Boy. Here we are with a larger figure. I chose Cosmic Legions because Superman family always got to do a bit out in space. And I feel like the Cosmic Legion stuff will work perfectly with Superboy, especially with his pre-Young Justice days, right? You can have a lot of good stuff going on. Bringing back my main man, Kuga, into the mix. So Kuga could get some love. So here we are with both Kuga and Superboy. So yeah, we got a nice mix of things here. And I really feel like this works. I love mixing and matching stuff, man. So much fun. Last but not least, your boy is back, right? So here we are with Ichigo. So yeah, just want to say thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy it. Try to keep it simple and sweet. It's kind of loud outside, but in a different way. They're doing some maintenance by the airport instead. So it's been planes flying over all day. But yeah, even with all of that, thank you guys for coming through. I enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the Superboy photos. And please, as always, be good to yourself. Be good to others. Be good. Do good. Drink water, guys. Later.